You can cut it in.
All right, and this is a fermenter bucket. I got this online. This is a food grade bucket. It's got a ratcheting lid. You see that it's got teeth in there, and it's got this little lock that you have to push down on to get it open. And it's got a big rubber O-ring on the inside, which is got to be airtight. And when you get it, you're going to want to get a little stopper and drill a hole in the top of it. And what you use that with is this is called the airlock. You're going to fill this about halfway up with water. And what that does is let the CO2 out and keeps air from getting in, because oxygen will actually spoil your beer too. Because you want to keep a good blanket of CO2 on top of that beer.
So when you open this up right here,
so you open this up, fill it about halfway with water, then you'll be able to see when it's fermenting. You'll see a little cap. This little thing pops up and down inside there. And when it first starts fermenting, you'll see this thing will really be going like a couple times a second maybe. So you pop, this is actually the wrong stopper that goes in this hole, but we're trying to source that right now. So you stuff that in there, and that's how it works. And then the last piece is, this is called the grain mill. This isn't absolutely necessary if you're first getting going, because this is about the spendiest piece of equipment there is. This particular unit was $200, and that was a few years ago. So this is a hand-operated grain mill. You put the grain in the top here, whatever you're going to use.
and just grinds it down on the bucket.
This is a hand crank unit. It's got this dial on the other side. So what you want to do is set your grain mill so it doesn't, you don't want it to pulverize the grain. You don't want to make dust, or you're not making flour. You want to just crack the grain so it exposes the inner portion of it. And this is how its settings from. I think this is about as fine as it goes. It's been there so long it doesn't want to move anymore. So we'll just leave it at that. But there's the adjustment knob.
Okay. Okay.
And that's this one last piece of equipment. This is called a hydrometer for people that really want to know what they're doing. This you measure the initial gravity of your beer, because as you put in your extract in your grain, that's extracting sugars from the grain, or converting sugars. And as the yeast consumes the sugars and converts it into alcohol and CO2, your product turns lighter. So when you find what's called your starting gravity and your final gravity, that's how you find out how much alcohol is in your beer.
And that's it.
That's pretty much all you need to get started in homebrew.
Okay. Looks good. Thanks, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye from the Beer Belly Barbecue.